What's up guys, I'm PawsBuild and welcome to this ethical Jurassic World series in Jurassic World Evolution 2. The goal for this series is to recreate Jurassic World on Isla Nublar with the same dinosaur species featured in the movie, but creating the park with a strong focus on the dinosaurs' welfare and hopefully not losing too many guests along the way. This park is in sandbox mode, but with all the economy and research settings turned on, so we'll have to build the park from the ground up that functions properly and brings in enough money to sustain itself. Details of the sandbox settings are in the description. Oh, it's so cool having these together, like sharing the habitat so peacefully. Look at them, they're super happy, and I'm sick of them being called GLL-010. It's gonna be a name now. So let's go around and name all of these dinosaurs very quickly, just so they can be a bit more personal. So thank you for giving your names in the comments. I'm going to be using those to make these names. Oh, it looks like we've just had our expedition complete as well, which is really cool. And we're about to get our scientists recovered and our fossils done. That's amazing. But yes, please continue to leave comments of names you want in the zoo, either for dinosaurs or for the buildings. And we'll go through and rename everything and make it like really personalized, because I think that's a fun way to play. You guys seem to like the idea of the Gallimimus being named after the cast of Friends, with the alpha being Monica. So we're going to do that. We're going to have Monica, Ross, Rachel, Joey, Phoebe, and Chandler. Then we're going to name this one Mondo. And this one, Timmy, from Jurassic Park, the little boy. Then this one is going to be Aurora. This one is going to be Sahara. This one is going to be Skolas. This blue one is going to be Sonic. And finally, this Gallimimus is going to be Star. And while we're here, let's quickly rename our paras as well. And obviously, our alpha has to be Perry. Perry the Parasaurolophus? Then I really like the idea that one of you had to name them after the seasons. So we're going to name this green one here, Spring. This yellow one is going to be Summer. This red one is going to be Autumn or Fall for you Americans out there. And the last one is going to be Winter, the nice blue one. So we've got the 4 seasons kind of matching the skin color we've got. And then as we did in the previous one, we've got to have one called Ducky. And then we're going to have Mallard for the last one. That's all of our dinosaurs renamed. So let's look at what we got from the fossil expedition. Looks like we've got quite a lot for the Pachycephalosaurs. Let's sell. We got platinum again. Wow, we have so much money. Okay, let's keep selling these fossils. And I think we could do all of these in one. Oh, we can almost do it. Well, let's do that. And that's pretty much full, isn't it? Get our genetic specialist on it. And then I think we can go out for another set of fossils. We might as well get the Pachycephalosaurus, and also I'd kind of like to get 2 dinosaurs in this video if we can, because I'd like to get the Velociraptor as well. We've got it over here. So I'd like to get the Velociraptor and the Pachycephalosaurus if we can. I think we've used up this node. Yeah, we need to do some research to unlock it, but they are available here. We just might get some other fossils as well. Annoyingly, we need this one to rest. So let's rest up these 2 scientists, actually, because they're getting a bit full on their needs. And there's nothing that this one can do on their own, I don't think. Unless there's any research that's like really easy. No, this would be the best bet, probably, something like this. But I don't think they can. So we'll just let everyone rest up and come back when they've rested and we've got these fossils done in 2 minutes. Okay, they're rested up and we've got the fossils. Perfect. Let's send them all out on an expedition then. So let's go here. Get this Pachycephalosaurus fossil for us. And they can head off doing that. I'm going to actually have a look and see if there's any medicine that our genetic specialist could research. No, we need more welfare for that one. But I think this is something that our welfare scientists could actually do on their own. So that's maybe worth having a look at. And I don't think there's anything over here. Oh, there is. Let's get some more patterns. It gives them something to do as well. So we'll research this different pattern. What is it? DNA from members of these frog genera causes a variety of dinosaur skin patterns to manifest. There we go. So we're going to get the Rana and... Why do I try and read these? Chalcorana pattern cosmetic genes? There we go. We'll go for that. And one thing you guys pointed out was now we've expanded this habitat. I think we need another ranger post over here. Yeah, we do. We could probably get away with actually just moving this one. If we have a look at it... Oh, we can't move them. Okay, well, we could maybe delete it. because I think that pretty much covers this area. So if we put that in here and then delete this ranger post, what's their coverage like? Let's have a look. Pretty good, to be fair. We could even move this one along now that we don't really need all that space over there. I'm going to delete this one too, and then add a new one over here. Yeah, that basically covers it all. And then I'm just going to assign the ranger team 1 to both of these, and they can do status checks on everyone. Have a little look. We could probably take some photos as well. Now we're in here. Ooh, there's something that needs fixing. We're going to do that first. Reverse up. Is it a fence? Oh, no, it's our control center. Oh, okay. I'll get the other one for that. Let them carry on. Let's go fix our control center. Have a little drive through our park. Hello, everyone. Ooh, try not to hit the crowds. Wow, okay, it's getting busy, isn't it? Move out the way. Thank you. Wow, we've expanded these paths as well. It kind of feels like we need the main thoroughfare because it is busy. We've got that gene unlocked. That's good. Sorry.
Whoa.
Let's go here. Whoa, I flipped it over a bench. Never get in a car with me, clearly. Cool, right. Whoa. We made it through, we made it through. Now we've just got to go around here and then up to the control center. It's really cool just driving through. Like, I love that you can do this as a feature, because I think you can walk through the park now as well in first-person view. There is something more satisfying about driving through it, because it doesn't take quite as long. And doing it in, like, a Jurassic World Jeep is really cool. Oh, there's a little bit of path there. Another reason to drive through. We need to change that piece of path. Not happy with that. Okay, we're going to facility path, replace that piece there. Don't turn around. I still want to use you. Here we go. And here it is. Repair. And I think our control center should be renamed to the Christian, I don't actually know how to pronounce it, Control Center, which is the author of the Jurassic Park books. So definitely a good homage to him. And as one of you pointed out, we can call it the CCC, the Christian Control Center. So, you know, too tempting to not do. It looks like we've got our expedition back as well. So let's sell any fossils that we can. And then, yeah, we've got a few of these, which is great. We don't need these fossils. But it looks like we've got enough that it was worth doing anyway. Let's set a genetic specialist on it. And then see if we can get some other research done. I think it'd be great if we can get some of these medicine items done. In the name of ethics, I want to make sure everything's as good for the dinosaurs as it can be, and I don't want them getting sick. So let's research the diseases before we have them in the park. And let's look at getting some bigger amenities as well. Let's get these two on that. Get some larger amenities rather than just the small ones, because it looks like we're doing really well. Like, look, all of these are maxed out, so we actually already need some bigger amenities. Maybe replace some of these with medium ones instead of small ones, which is crazy to me. And look at me remembering restrooms. I'm going to put some more toilets in at different points. I'll probably put a toilet here near the Innovation Center. Where's it going to fit? I don't want to get rid of all the forest, but if I put that there, it's not too bad. And then that's probably okay for everyone. But for realism, I'm going to put one over here as well by the cinema, because you definitely want one around here. And then an emergency shelter too. Let's put one down here. As long as we connect all this up as well, they should have good reach for everyone. And I do wonder, I think we should probably have another hotel somewhere, because, you know, it's quite a big park now. So I'm going to put one over here, I think, kind of near this park area, near the cinema. Oh, do you want it near the toilets? Not really. We could have one. I'm just thinking where the Mosasaurus is going to be. It's going to be round here, isn't it? So this could be a good spot for a hotel. Maybe it should be in here. And we could even move the emergency shelter somewhere. Where could the emergency shelter go, though, if it weren't there? Maybe it could just go here. Yeah, I'll put the emergency shelter here. And then I'm going to put a hotel in here. I think that's good. Let's have the hotel there. We can link it up with a standard path, or we're using wide paths. I think we're using wide paths generally now, yeah. Okay, we'll do a wide path on here as well, because this is all wide paths. And then we do need some power, but I really want to get these repeater substations. So actually, I'm going to quickly look and see if we can get them already. Oh, we don't have the skills yet. Okay, that's fine. Let's just get another substation for now. We can have it over here and just link it up. Oh, that's so annoying. It almost links. Okay. I'm going to maybe move this one very slightly this way. We could do something like that. That works, that works. Okay, that's not too bad. Plus, we really need to be careful with these pylons around these helicopters, because, yeah, they're kind of like tripwires. We just need to make sure it's okay. And we've got all of our stuff done. I'm very tempted just to... I'm going to put our scientists on this as well to get rid of these fossils, because we don't want them in the storeroom. You know, in the storage capacity, it's just going to take up space. But generally that's fine. I'm just enjoying how much research we're getting done as well. Like, we're unlocking loads of stuff. And one of the things we just unlocked is the tour rides. So I'm thinking we could either get the Jeep tour or the gyro station. There's not really any difference. This appeals to a few more types of guests, actually. And it's pretty cool, the gyrosphere, isn't it? So maybe we should put a little gyrosphere tour that goes through here. But actually, I'm going to hold off because at the minute, there's not really much to see. And what I'd like to do is maybe the tour just does like this section of the habitat and we leave all of this area. So that if the dinosaurs don't want to be seen by guests, they can just kind of go over here when a tour comes through. And then they can go through here. And they don't have to be that frequent. You know, we can have them set however we want. So it's not a constant stream of guests. It's like one every so often that goes through. That would be... I think that's probably better for the actual dinosaurs in there. Also, you guys thought it'd be really cute to have a Hammond statue outside the Hammond Research Center, and I completely agree. Let's have a little statue of him just over here, being his cheeky self. There you go. Now you know when you come in here, you walk past the Hammond statue to get to the Hammond Science Center. I think that's really cool. I'm also going to research the Paleo Medical Facility just in case we get any sick dinos. That actually only takes one of our scientists, so I'm going to set that one on there. I think these guys can probably do something else. Let me check first, because if the others can do something, I'll set them to do something else. Okay, I'm going to set these two on the hatchery upgrade research, and then we can set our welfare-focused scientists to do the Paleo Medical Facility, and we're doing both of them at the same time. That's better. That's more efficient. We'll do that. Get a bit of research done. It's always good to get some research done. And it looks like our Pachycephalosaurus is at 95%. I'm going to kind of call that good right now. I mean, we could go for the 100%, but I'm going to have a look and see if we can modify their genome and kind of basically see where that gets us to. But let's do random patterns. Yeah, you see we've got a couple of different pattern colors now. I'm going to do random per egg. And then what's their bad trait? Oh, they're sickly. Right, I'd really like to get rid of that if possible. Oh, we need to medicate 5 dinosaurs first. Okay, so we can't. That's fine. In the future we will, but for now, we're going to have to just put up with the fact they're going to be sickly. So at that point, yeah, I mean, let's give them a 75% chance of long-lived and a 25% chance of quenched. And then we can save and exit, and our scientists will be able to synthesize those when they're available again. But, which is, I mean, for one of them is very soon. And we've just finished our fossils, so I'm going to put them on again with this one. Oh, he's completely maxed out. Let's rest him up. And I think what I'm going to do is instead of putting the Pachy's in here, I'm going to build another herbivore habitat. I'm assuming it's strength 3, just based on them as a species. I'm assuming we're going to need a bit more power. But I'm going to kind of attach the gates in. Where do I want them? Let's have a little bit of space after. But then we're going to build off of this habitat here and have another herbivore habitat over this side round here. And I think I want this to be quite a large one. Okay, I think that's pretty good size. It's much bigger than this one, and it's going to have more dinosaurs in it. So that's how we want it. And then we can put a little gate in here as well. So it's nice and easy for the range teams to access. So I have one gate here. Probably remove these trees that are going to be in the way, so they can actually drive through. But then this seems good, and we can have another gate, maybe an escape gate down here for our ranger teams, just so they've got two ways in and out. Cool, and we've just finished our research too, which means we have the paleomedical facility, so we should probably get that in, actually. Here it is. Let's put this in somewhere. Where do we want this? This is a little staff area, actually, so I'm tempted to put it in here. Where are we going to want this? We could put it over here, or we could have it down here. We've kind of got a little staff area down here, but this is very small. I think if we put the hatchery for this side over here as well, that would make a bit of sense, wouldn't it? Let's move this backup generator out of the way. Let's just put it here for now. It's not going to live here, but let's put it there. And then we want to leave enough space, actually. I think if we expand this gate, that would make a bit more sense. Let's expand the fence line along here. Put this in. Because we do want a hatchery here. Let's have it maybe be like this. There's enough space to drive through, but let's have the building there. And then this is a little staff area over here, isn't it? I think there's space here for the paleomedical facility as well. If we move this to like a reasonable place. I mean, over here connects everything. So let's put that kind of tucked in near this building. And that should be good. And then we can have our paleomedical facility just in here. Kind of fits perfectly. Let's whack that in there. Perfect. Okay, we can let all of this build in. That's really good. I'm happy about this. And then remember to put our gate down here as well. And we've got another giant herbivore habitat. So we can actually put the Pachycephalosaurs in this habitat instead of this one. But we don't want to just focus on them in this video. We want to make sure we get our Velociraptors too. So let's come over here, grab some Velociraptors. Let's put these two on it because I think we're going to do some dinosaur synthesis. And we're going to want our 2 genetic scientists working on that. And then, yeah, when this is built, we can use our genetic scientists to synthesize the Pachycephalosaurus. Okay, that's built. Let's synthesize these guys then. It's assigned scientists. And 90,000, we can get some eggs. I wonder what the batch size is for these guys. In fact, if we have a look, we can see what they want. Because I want to kind of get the habitat a little bit ready for them before they moved in. Just so it's kind of what they would probably want. And then we can always fine tune it when they're actually in there. But they want ground leaf, a lot of open space, and water. So I think they're not really bothered about forest. But I imagine some of the other dinosaurs are going to be. But let's take out a lot of this forest along here. Because they want mostly open space. Always put some of it back in around here. That's probably good. And then they want ground leaf over in a number of areas. That's probably a good amount of ground leaf for them. And they've got quite a lot of water over there. You could always add another small water area down here. This is kind of on a hill as well, so we could probably smooth this terrain out a little bit so it's not too steep. There's a few different like terrain levels in this habitat, which makes it a bit interesting as well for them. So I like that. Looks like these guys are ready. Let's have a look at our eggs. Well, we do have some sickly ones. I don't really want sickly ones. There's 3 there that are long-lived, long-lived, long-lived. They're all different patterns as well, which is good. What's their group size? That's what we really want to know. Group size of 3. Okay, so that's kind of perfect for us. Let's synthesize another batch of them, though. Get both of these on it. And then we'll have two batches ready to go by the time that our scientists are back from their expedition. Okay, that batch is complete. Let's have a look at this. We've got another 3 in here. That's looking good. We've got a few different. I think this is a new one. And then there's a couple of repeats of the same cosmetics. But they might have different patterns, actually. I didn't look at that. This one's got the Rana pattern. So that's maybe interesting. We'll have a look at them. We are going to need our other scientists to actually make them, to actually incubate the eggs. So we do need to wait for them now. So let's have a little wait, and then when they're back, we can put them in. Cool, they are now back. Let's firstly have a look at getting these dinosaurs in here. So let's incubate these eggs. We're going to need, we probably don't need the genetic specialists because they could work on the the fossils instead. So let's get these guys on it. 450,000. One of our scientists needs to rest because they are completely maxed out. And then our genetic specialist can do the fossils of wherever we found. We found quite a lot of Velociraptors. Oh, we've still got these. We didn't assign them. Oh, no. Okay, well, I'll assign them now to get rid of these fossils. And we can sell this one too. And then when they've done that, we can get the Velociraptor fossils extracted as well. Okay, the incubation's complete. Let's release these guys and have a little look at them. Oh, look at them. The little mounds on their head. Oh, amazing. They're so interesting looking, aren't they? I love having the different pattern colors as well. Like the different skin variants and patterns. It makes them really interesting.
This is the Pachycephalosaurs, or thick-headed lizard in Greek, which is where it gets its name. Claire has accused me of being this dinosaur more than a few times. It's also an herbivore, so obviously she couldn't be more wrong. About me, I mean.
There we go. Little corny joke. But yeah, I think these are really cool. Look at them. I love this green one as well. I think that's really interesting, the green and blue. Perfect. Cool. Well, I think our scientists need to rest before they do that again. Yeah, they do. Let's rest these two up. And then we can get the other three in there. But let's let them map out their territory. They're looking for water and they're looking for ground leaf. They're going to find that here. But the water is quite far away. They just need to walk this way. So maybe I should encourage them actually with the Jeep. Not the capture team. Let's get Ranger Team 2. See if I can suggest that they move over to that side. By being a bit of a nuisance. Hello, dinosaurs. I'm just going to blare the horn at you until you run away or try and hit me. I'm not sure which type you are. You're a runaway dinosaur. Okay, I'm going to chase you over here. That's it, guys. I'm like a sheepdog for dinosaurs. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, no. They're going to ram us. They're going to ram us. They were not happy. I think I'm encouraging them to go that way. Yeah, they're running over there now. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. This is probably the most dangerous job in the park right now. I think they're going to get angry as well if we keep blowing the horn at them. No, he's unfazed right now. He's just eating. He did think about charging us earlier, though. It's probably okay. Just keep going that way, and you will get there. I think they're walking this way. Yeah, we'll leave them. I think they'll find it. This one over here. Oh, this one over here is doing the good job. Oh, and they're running. Cool. Okay, they're running this way. Perfect. They found water now. They must have found it. Yes. They've got 5% water. Please just walk a bit more. Yeah, there we go. Now they found it. Now they're happy. They can go for a drink. And then there's more water over there if you go over there. So you don't have to go too far. Perfect. Well, I think everyone's rested up. So let's get these 3 again. We're not going to get the sickly ones, but we are going to get the other 3 and get our scientists back on that. And then we can get our fossil scientists to start getting the Velociraptor fossil. How cool is that? Let's get these 3. And we should probably look at renaming some of our buildings actually as well. Now the dinosaurs are kind of in there. Let's rename a few of the buildings. The Ranger Center is going to be the Grady Ranger Center. This obviously after Owen Grady. And the Grant Expedition Center was a popular choice as well, which I really think is cool after Alan Grant. He's all about the fossils, isn't he, that man? Then we're going to have the Wu Science Center. Because at this point, obviously, he's a good guy too. He's just, you know, he's just made the dinosaurs. There's nothing wrong with what he was doing so far. Although I guess you could debate that with, I guess, some of the Camp Cretaceous stuff. But at this point, we're going to say he's a good guy. He's just making dinosaurs that everyone loves. Then we're going to have the Masrani Staff Center. Because he was all about his staff, wasn't he? And looking after them. And I think we've got to have the Harding Paleo Medical Facility. I don't think I'm going to rename the hatcheries other than just to make them like the right order. Because we just have Hatchery 1, Hatchery 2, you know. They're not as significant buildings. We're going to have loads of them as well. Same with the hotels. We can name the hotels after the dinosaurs that they look over. I think this was a suggestion from the previous series, but I like the Parasnorolophus? Yeah, that works. Parasnorolophus Hotel. And then the other hotel over here can be the Mosasaurus one, but we're just going to leave that until we've actually got the dinosaurs in there, I think. Perhaps the Innovation Center should also be named after Claire Deering. So we're going to have the Deering Innovation Center, because she was all about pushing the boat out, wasn't she? But yeah, I think everything else, like toilets, emergency shelters, I'm going to keep them in the right, like, numbers, so that guests could be like, oh yeah, emergency center number 3 is over here. We've got 1, 2, 3... I think we've missed the numbering on the restrooms, so I'm going to change this one to be 3, and then the next one to be 4. But other than that, we're going to keep everything like that, just as it is, like just numbers. And the same with the power stations. We're just going to have power station 1 and 2. Nothing crazy. I believe our other Packies are ready to be released. So let's release them at night. Bit of a nighttime treat for our guests still awake. Here they come out tentatively, creeping out to join their herd. There they are. Very cute. And they should have everything they need. Let's actually check in on the others and see where they are with their comfort needs. Oh, they're at literally 100%. They need more water, but that's definitely enough for them over here. So they love this place. This is perfect for them. I believe the other dinosaurs over here are also at 100%. Oh, they still haven't explored. Okay. The Paras still need to go over here, so I'm going to reserve judgment until they've been over here. I do want to get all of our dinosaurs to be 100% on every metric, and I think the Gallimimus are a little bit short on some ground leaf and some water. So I'm just going to add a little bit more in. I'll probably make like this one just a bit bigger. And then smooth out the terrain down here. So it's not quite so steep everywhere. Hopefully that's helping. Yeah, the water's at 100 and they just need a little bit more ground leaf. So let's just put that in. 100%. Cool. The Gallimimus are at 100% for everything. So this environment is perfect for them, which is basically the goal. That's what we're going to do, is every environment has to be perfect for all of the dinosaurs. And I'd like to get them all to 100% of the genome too. But that's less of a goal. It's just, you know, it's nice to have, because then we can do more genetic traits that make it more comfortable for them to live. For now, though, we do need to get some more Velociraptor fossils. So let's send our team out for that. We're going to go faster expeditions. And we'll get these guys on it with them. Well, actually, we don't need both of them. So let's do these two. And then let's extract the fossils we already have with our genetic specialist. And then they can have a bit of a rest after. Now, we do need to build their habitat too. So let's get on doing that. I think if we've got some herbivores over here, we could continue down here, actually. But we need to continue the path generally, because we don't have any viewing on these guys. So let's get a wide path and take that along this edge. I want to leave lots of space for the Mosasaurus tank. So I think at this point we can go to here maybe. And then branch off. I tell you what, let's put the viewing gallery in here. And this will probably give us our guidelines, what we want. Let's have one viewing gallery there. One viewing gallery here. I'm going to move the trees so they don't just look at a forest. Well, that could be kind of cool as well. Just to like see a forest. And then some dinosaurs in it. But I think if we thin out this forest here, that's probably a good shout. We'll just move it slightly. And then they've got a bit of a view in. And then, yes, let's continue the pass down here. And let's get some viewing platforms as well to see a bit further into the habitat. We'll have one there, and we'll have one over here. Maybe there. And we're going to need some ranger posts to keep our status checks going. So let's have one here and one here. I'm going to assign Ranger Team 1 to do this as well, I think. No, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do Ranger Team 2. We're going to keep our Ranger Teams kind of non-exhausted. They can have their own habitats that they look after. And maybe we should put a gate that joins both of these as well. I'm going to put a gate over here. And then I've got a gate that can go between the habitats if they need to. There shouldn't be any obstructions at all. So I don't know why they're struggling. Let's just take them through and make sure that they can see. Look at all the space you have to drive. And then you come through here. And look, you're in the habitat. Let's see if they can find it now. It's starting to rain, which is never a good sign. Let's make sure we build the emergency shelters down here too. Let's have one over here. And probably one on this corner. And some toilets before we forget. Let's have toilets down here. And a toilet over here. See, I'm doing well with the toilets now. Very good remembering on my part. Right, let's put some substations in too. There you go, linked up, awesome. They just need to build in and everything will be good. Now, where are we going to put our Velociraptors? We could have them over here. I think this might draw guests this way too, which would be quite nice. So let's build in this, and it's near the staff center, so you know at least the staff will go first if we do have a breakout. So let's have this building. Let's have this hatchery join onto the staff area. This I think is on different terrain height. It is. Okay, so we're going to flatten this area out to be the same level across here. And then build in our hatchery here. And this, we'll use the facility path, and then we can kind of smooth out the terrain so it doesn't look weird anymore. And we need to build in a nice level 3 fence. I think we probably need higher, actually. Let's get on and research some stronger fencing options. Okay, large fences we have access to. Cheaper research. Let's go for these guys. I'm going to put all of them on. Oh, I'll leave these. Okay, we'll put those two on, and then we'll rest up our scientists as well. And there we go. Our remaining scientist doesn't actually have the capabilities to do these, but it's fine. We've only got 2 fossils anyway, so it wouldn't be as worth doing it. So let's wait until we get these large electrified fences, and then we can build them in. We're probably going to need some more power. We can see how we go, but we may need some more power to sustain these large fences. Okay, we've got our large fences. Let's put them in. Large electrified fences. There we go. I think that's quite large for them. They don't need too much space anyway, but I want to give them as much as we can. This seems like a good size, and there's, they're large fences, so hopefully it'll keep them in. Let's get another scientist out there. Oh, we can't go there again. We can go to this one, though. Right, let's send enough scientists. We can send all 3 of these out to do that, and I think our genetic specialist is available now. So let's just get them doing this one in the meantime while they're out. And again, let's have a look at what their needs are. We can see they need forest, open space, and prey, and a bit of water. Okay. So that's not too bad. Let's have forest, open space. The other thing is we could get the Indominus Rex in here if we expanded this habitat a little bit. So that's something we could think about for the future, potentially. But for now, we just need to make sure we've got some forest, we've got mostly open space, and then some prey and water in there. Okay, we can definitely do that. I'm going to learn my lesson and put some water nearby to the where they're released. Let's have some water there and have a little pool over here. That's probably good for them. And then they need about 30% forest, 60% open space. So this isn't actually too bad, but let's just build in a bit of forest around here. And then they're probably quite happy with that as it is, so I don't need to change very much. And we do need to put some prey in for them, so let's put the attractions in, because we want to have our viewing galleries in here. Let's have one over here. Could even have it here. If we adjust where this fence is, I think we could have one nicely in here. Okay, I think that works. There's a nice straight line as well, so you can see the innovation center at all times. I think this works along here. We could even adjust this fence to kind of hug the path a little bit more, but I'm not too unhappy with that. I think this is going to change anyway over time. This is all in, which means we just need these fences to build in and our fossils to come back, and then we could actually get them in here. Perfect. We've got some fossils back. Wow, we've got lots to sell. Let's sell all that. This is going to get us loads of the genome, isn't it? Let's have both of these done. I'm just going to do back to back, get these fossils done. And while we extract those fossils, let's just learn a little bit about these Pachycephalosaurus we've moved in over here. The Pachycephalosaurus is a herbivorous dinosaur that lived in North America during the late Cretaceous period. The name Pachycephalosaurus translates to thick-headed lizard, in reference to the genus's large, thick skull that experts believe was used in intraspecies combat, with rival dinosaurs attacking each other when competing for territory. Growing up to 1.5 meters in height, 4.5 meters in length, and weighing almost half a ton, Pachycephalosaurus is one of the largest pachycephalosaurid dinosaurs. American geologist and fossil collector Ferdinand van der Veer Hayden discovered the first Pachycephalosaurus specimen in 1859 when he found a fragment of bone in the Lance Formation in Montana. The fossil was not originally thought to be that of a dinosaur, but a reptile or armadillo, and it wasn't until 1985 that it was formally classified as a new genus, named Pachycephalosaurus. The Pachycephalosaurus lived around 65 to 75 million years ago in the western United States, coexisting with many other dinosaurs, including Edmontosaurus, Triceratops, and the fearsome apex predator Tyrannosaurus. It is believed that Pachycephalosaurus lived in wooded areas, feeding on soft plants, fruits, and seeds. They're very cute. I'm happy we have them in the park. They're a very cute little dinosaur over here. And at some point we can get our Jeep to do the full run, or the gyro spheres to go through and do all this habitat as well. It looks like our backup power needs to resupply, which is not good. I'm actually going to fill it up because we want backup power. But this means that we don't have enough power, which is probably because we've got the large fences over here. Now I kind of want power in a different place. I'm going to do 3 stations over here. And I keep saying I'm just going to do this many and then I'm going to move it. But I think I'm going to do 3 power stations over here. And then we'll build the 4th one somewhere else, and any others after we'll build elsewhere. But this way we've got a bit of power over here, because I don't want it all in one place in case we get some kind of storm or a dinosaur that manages to get out and break all of our power. It would be a bit annoying anyway, and a bit unsafe for everyone. So I think it's good to have it over here as like a small unit, and then have one maybe on the other side of the park as a small unit, and kind of spread out our power where we can. This hotel now could also be the Velociraptor Hotel as well. The Velociraptor Hotel will go for as well. The Velociraptor Hotel. Which again was a suggestion from one of you in the previous series, which I really like. And it looks like we've extracted those fossils, which is great. We've got loads more to extract. So let's carry on doing that. Set our scientist on this. And hopefully we get those fossils done soon. Perfect. Okay, what is our genome at now for the Velociraptors? 92. Wow, okay. Well, let's see if this last one takes it the final 7%, because that would be great. It's going to do 4. That's close enough for me. 96% is basically done. And I know we're only doing 1 fossil, but I just think otherwise we're wasting time sending all the others out for an expedition. So let's look at a bit of research we can put everyone else on. Maybe we should get this upgrade to the injury treatments as well, because if we put all of our scientists on that, we can get that. Let's do that. And we didn't actually put the hatchery upgrades on, so I'm going to do that too, because we unlocked those with some research. So I think we will do advanced equipment, which guarantees like a full batch of eggs, which is what you want. I might just put that on all of the habitats, honestly. Even this one, which we've got everyone right now, because we are going to replace everyone at some point. You know, if dinosaurs die, we're going to have to replace them with other ones. So we've got advanced synthesis, and now we'll guarantee the full egg batch size every time we synthesize dinosaurs, which is really good. Ideally, you'd have more. We do have an upgrade slot, so let's get... I don't really think we need the additional bays because we're not having too many dinosaurs in each habitat at once. We could maybe use it over in this one if we're doing more dinosaurs over here, but I'll add that later, kind of if and when we need it. Also, we've got our van here, our paleo medical facility van, which I think is really cool. I think that's a storm. Oh no, it was. I stopped talking because I was like, I think that was the announcement of a storm on the radio. Oh, here we go. Let's open the shelters. Maybe we won't be getting Velociraptors right now because we want to wait until they're done, definitely, before we do that. So let's send Ranger Team 2 to start fixing things. Really, we don't have anyone in there yet, so we just need to prioritize these habitats. I'll tell you what, let's actually get Ranger Team 2 repairing this as well. When they've done the restroom. We're gonna have to divide and conquer their tasks. I hope it's not a big storm. Oh my goodness. That's a big storm. Okay, I was... What is with the weather here? Why did we pick this island? If this can happen. And this is exactly what I was saying with power. We're going to lose all of our power at the same time. No. Why? Okay, I'm going to jump in a Jeep and start doing some of these fixes ourselves. Because we're going to have so much damage over here. Thankfully, it's over this side of the park, which isn't where our dinosaurs are. It's where our Velociraptors would be. Oh no, there's a fence broken. How? Where? Okay, let's see. Fence broken. The gate is broken. Let's fix the hatchery as well. This isn't the worst one because they'll just go into another habitat, but it's not ideal. Oh no, there's really a lot of damage. Okay. Wow. Where's Team 1? Okay, let's fix what we can around here. If we can tick off some of these jobs, that would be good. I don't want to get too close to the actual tornado, though. Tornadoes! Why do we have tornadoes on an island full of dinosaurs? Seems like bad planning to me. And maybe I'll brave it now. We go around this way. Okay, let's go fix our power. Oh, I'm trying to handbrake turn because the storm is so strong right now. That would be so scary in real life as well. I would run a mile if I saw anything like that, even remotely close. Oh, okay, I think these fences were broken. That's fine. Okay, yeah, these fences were broken, but that would have been terrible. Like if this had been the Velociraptor pen, you can imagine. But right now, that's actually okay. And let's put some gates in as well so we can go through our habitat. We're going to want a gate there and probably a gate over here somewhere. For now, I'm just going to use this one and jump through the habitat and fix the other side. Good thing we didn't have Velociraptors yet, hey? They could have been so bad. Look at that. Oh, all of our power and all of our fencing in one hit. There we go. That's what you want, isn't it? That's okay. We're going around. We're fixing everything. Drive through the scaffolding and fix these last two over here. Wow. Okay, cool. That should replenish everything. I'm going to resupply all of the backup power up to full as well over here. We probably want some backup power for these fences. Oh, it hits it as well. Okay, cool. Because it hits the hatchery, it will power all of that area. So is there anything else we want to fix? Repair that, the hotel, and then Ranger Team 2 can repair this gate. But that's it. That's pretty good. We kind of got off a little bit lightly. I'm actually going to cancel. I'll just do it first before we go. Let's go fix the staff center. Our calm little staff area over here. After we just had a tornado here. And now everyone's just going to be like, oh yeah, no, I'm cool. Just like casually walking around. Let's close all our shelters. We survived. You can come out, everyone. My goodness. But that was a bit of a disaster. Well, I think we can probably call it there for the video today because enough has happened now. And in the next one, we get our Velociraptors into the park. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It really helps the channel out. And I'll see you in the next one.